Good evening and welcome. This is 6 p.m. Prime coming to you from the national capital. National capital whose borders right now looks like as if we are standing on the international border. This is, ladies and gentlemen, Ghazipur. The road leading to Ghazipur has completely been blocked. This was, in fact, the road which still was operational. It was only over the flyover initially that the police had put their barricades, but post 26 January, situation has completely changed. Multiple barricades at Ghazipur. This is the first barricade which has been put. I will also show you through the course of this show tonight the massive fortification which has been done by the Delhi police. Delhi police says that they don't want to take any chances after what happened on 26 January. The question is it an attempt to try and salvage the questions that were put on the Delhi police on the way they behaved, on the lack of preparedness, or is it now overkill by the police of Delhi, where the people, the farmers, those who have been sitting on protest for more than 2 months now, have completely been cut off systematically. We'll get you the ramifications of these visuals as well. Before we do that, I very quickly want to get you the story, because this is not Ghazipur, this is at Singhu and Tikri as well. How Delhi has completely been fortified. The borders now look like in the 21st century, as if it is the fortification of the 17th and the 18th century preparing for a war. Take a look.
Barricades, barbed wires, roads studded with nails, triple layer of concrete roadblocks and hundreds of security personnel. This is the Ghazipur border that has turned into the latest epicenter of the farmer protest after an emotional appeal by BKU leader Rakesh Tikait. The number of farmers joining the protest is only increasing. The police, in a bid to stop any repeat of Republic Day violence, have turned this protest site into a fortress with 6 layers of security. The BSF is in charge of the first layer. They are deployed where cemented barricades are placed. In the second layer, barbed wires, trenches and nails have been used. The third layer has Delhi police along with CRPF and ITBP keeping vigil. The fourth layer comprises of large barricades made of cement and iron. Large trucks and trolleys have been parked as fifth layer of security. The final layer is of a barbed fence. The farmers aren't happy about it.
ये सारी नाकामी है सरकार की। कोई हम टेररिस्ट आतंकवादी हैं क्या? हम तो अन्नदाता हैं, कमाते हैं, औरों को भी खिलाते हैं। हम भी समझ गए। अब सरकार हमारे से डर रही। सरकार अब खुद समझ रही मैं क्या गलत कर रही, क्या सही कर रही। अब सरकार की आंखों में खुद डर है हमारा।
इतनी बुद्धि लोग कि मार 10 साल रोक कर रखेंगे। किसने बुद्धि दी है? सरकार नहीं है ये। सरकार का काम ही नहीं है।
Barely a kilometer away from where the protest is taking place, barbed wires have been put up at the Ghazipur border. The police is on its heel. The administration is leaving no stone unturned to barricade and fortify the entire area. Barricades have been put up along with the barbed wires. Heavy police deployment. Police personnel are present wearing riot gear. The administration does not want the farmers to move from the site and enter the national capital.
Singhu border isn't any different. Here, iron rods have been placed between 2 rows of cement barriers to restrict the movement of protesters towards the capital.
This is the area where the Kisan Mazdoor Sangharsh Committee stage, that is the smaller stage towards the Delhi side, stands, and this is the 5th line of barricading before the Kisan protest begins. Behind the stage is a 200-meter long no man's land which has been taken over by the security forces, and after that is another line of heavy barricading, including containers and concrete barricading that divides the Sanyukt Kisan Morcha stage, which is on the Haryana side. No media person is being allowed to go any further from this particular line of barricading.
Similar security measures have been undertaken at the Tikri border as well.
किसानों ने दिल्ली में मार्च किया था, जमकर हिंसा हुई थी। उसके बाद दिल्ली पुलिस ने टिकरी बॉर्डर पर देखिए इस तरीके से जो नुकीली चीजें हैं वो यहाँ पर गाड़ दी है। पूरा जो ये टिकरी बॉर्डर है हर तरफ इसी तरीके की जो नुकीली कील है उसको सड़क पर गाड़ दिया है, ताकि अगर कोई ट्रैक्टर मार्च होता है या गाड़ियां लेकर टिकरी बॉर्डर से दिल्ली की तरफ जब किसान जो प्रदर्शन में बैठे हैं वो आगे की तरफ बढ़े तो वो जो गाड़ी है वो पंचर हो जाए।
As fortification increases, farmer leaders have assured they won't move towards Delhi.
हमें दिल्ली जाना ही नहीं, ये तो जनता के रास्ते में कील लगाई इन्होंने कि जनता ना जा सके। जितने जनता के रास्ते बंद होंगे, जनता को सब पता कि कौन बोल नहीं रहे, पता सबको, सब मिलते हैं हमसे।
The authorities, however, aren't taking any chances following the Republic Day mayhem.
हमने क्या किया है? हमने उस बैरिकेड को मजबूत किया है, सिर्फ मजबूत किया है ताकि बारंबार उसको तोड़ा न जाए।
The six-layer security comes on top of a blanket ban on internet at all 3 farm protest sites in Delhi. Bureau Report, India Today.
Ladies and gentlemen, where we were standing just a short while earlier, from there I have walked about 1 kilometer inside, in fact, not from the main road, but have taken a full detour Dinesh will just show you from where we have been coming. This is a Kacha road. This is, in fact, not even a road, a Kacha path, which we can show you, which we have taken to the Ghazipur border. Now, let me tell you, this is... I have covered conflict in Kashmir as well, so it just feels like as if you are standing just outside some military camp in Kashmir. Concertina wires have been put in place, and you can, as this man who is coming with his cycle, the locals in fact are facing a lot of problem because of this. Now, I just will walk closer to the Ghazipur protest site, which now resembles almost like, if you've seen historical, documentaries or anything, 18th, 19th century kind of war kind of a situation which has been put across as far as the government is concerned. It doesn't seem like a situation that you possibly will associate to the capital of any democracy of any country. This is the concertina wire which has been placed not just only on, in fact, those barricades, but also on the sides. Now, I will show you the third layer of barricades. We'll try and just go closer to those barricades and give you a sense. This is the protest site. Dinesh, so your camera will be a little shaky because he's walking with me. That's the protest site of Ghazipur, which on 28th almost looked like it is going to be deserted. Then Naresh Tikkait's, his tears completely turned things around. Now, this is what the police has done. Look at this. These nails, this is what the police has put. They have put these nails. In fact, if the farmers try and take their tractors over this is going to puncture their tires. That's not only the thing. This is the barricade, first layer of barricading from the protest site. First layer actually is just one single barricade. Then there are 1, 2, 3 barricades, and on the barricades there are these concertina wires which have been put up. So this is a very high. I'm almost 6 feet. This is more than 6 feet right now. A similar layer. In fact, then in between these there is concrete which has been put, and then post that one more layer of barricading, again with concertina wires. I mean, it just seems like this is going to be, you almost are at an international border, or the LOC as is known, between India and Pakistan. All these farmers, in fact, and the people, those who are here, let me try and get a sense from them. ये आपके पैर में लग जाएगा, ये आपके पैर में लग जाएगा भाई साहब।
मैं ट्रैक्टर वाला काम कर रहा ना, ये तो मैं हरियाणा के हूँ, पंजाब से ले आए थे, 10,000 ट्रैक्टर रुक रहे थे 2 महीने पहले 27 नंबर ने। ये तो कुछ भी को नहीं, 40 फुट मिट्टी के रखी थी और 10 फुट नीचे रोड पर रखा था और बड़े बड़े पत्थर ला रखे थे, मतलब 20-20 क्विंटल के, वहाँ हमने 15 मिनट में खदेड़ दिए थे।
पर आप ये बताओ कि अगर ऐसी सिचुएशन आ गई है जैसे कि पूरा अंतर्राष्ट्रीय बॉर्डर हो गया है,
अगर ये मतलब चीन का बॉर्डर बनाए थे निर पाकिस्तान का, इनके जो बुजुर्ग है, इनके बच्चे ला से तिरंगा मावे को नहीं, और चीन तो आगे कुछ दाव है, सारी जमीन दाबली, यहाँ उरा किसान गला दिया, हमें इनके वहाँ मारे तो वही है भाई।
सरकार कहती है 26 तारीख को जो हुआ उसके बाद हम लोगों को ये करना पड़ा, क्योंकि किसानों को भरोसा नहीं, फिर दिल्ली पहुंच जाएंगे, ऐसे कर देंगे तो
ऐसे ही हटा दिया। मतलब जो सरकारी आदमी धनी है तो किसान का आगे हटा दिया, भोले पड़े थे, वो दिल्ली आ रहे थे। कई किसान तो ऐसे थे दिल्ली कौन पता पल्ली बार आए थे। जिस तरह मैं हूँ मन लाल कला पाओ को नहीं, वो तो जो झंडा फहरा गया नहीं, वो मतलब मोदी का आदमी था, ट्रेनिंग दी थी, वो कैसे चढ़ गया वहाँ, तो पंछी भी कौन पर मार सकता। अरे वहाँ तो नू थोड़ा।
कहाँ से हो आप कहाँ से?
मैं यहाँ साहिबाद गांव से हूँ जी, पास में बिल्कुल।
आप तो लोकल हो?
बिल्कुल लोकल हूँ जी।
बार बार जो बात कही जा रही है कि लोकल को दिक्कत हो रही है, किसान यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, यहाँ पर प्रदर्शन भी हुए थे कुछ दिन पहले।
बिल्कुल, हमने एक जो प्रदर्शन करने आए थे, एक आदमी की हमने वीडियो देखी, पहचान करी, सारे के सारे भाजपा के आदमी थे, एक भी लोकल आदमी नहीं था। साहिबाद गाँव का, झंडापुर का, पीर कॉलोनी का, कड़कड़ का, करेड़ा का, महाराजपुर का, एक आदमी नहीं किसी गांव का भी, सब टोटल भाजपा के कार्यकर्ता।
जैसे पुलिस ने ये भी रास्ता बंद कर दिया है, तो जो बेचारे लोग हैं वो भी उधर से जा रहे हैं, तो परेशानी तो सबको झेलनी पड़ रही है ना?
नहीं, कोई परेशान नहीं। हर आदमी की भावना किसान से जुड़ी हुई है। आज किसान 2 महीने से यहाँ पे खुले हवा में सर्दी में लौट रहा है, यहाँ पर है। इन किसानों के साथ में इतनी भावनाएं लोगों की जुड़ी हुई है कि आम आदमी इनकी परेशानी को देख के अपनी परेशानी भूला पड़ा है।
आप लोग कहाँ से, आप कहाँ से आए?
मैं जमुना विहार करावल नगर से आया हूँ।
क्यों आए हो आप यहाँ पे?
हम किसानों के साथ हैं।
अच्छा।
हाँ, और हमारी टीम जो है ना हाथरस से आई हुई है।
हाथरस से?
हाँ, हम रेपोरो पर वहाँ के रहने वाले हैं। अगर मोदी जी को लगाना ही है।
हाँ सर,
देखो आज तक चैनलों का राजा है, ठीक है, हमारे उस राजा तक बात पहुँचा दो, सच बात पहुंचा दो सर। हमें अगर आप चैनलों के राजा हो कि नहीं हो, ये तो आप भी जानते हो। सबसे ज्यादा
पहले तो पैर डालो भाई साहब, चोट लग जाएगी आपको।
सर एक बात मैं आपको ये बोलना चाहता हूँ,
जो यहाँ खड़े होकर दिखा रहे हैं ना, जो हो रहा है वही करने आए हैं, है ना? So what you just saw these people telling us, in fact one person at this moment,
माहौल बदल गया था यहाँ का।
what this man is saying is also true, that a lot of people, a lot of emotional support came in at this border once it was emotional scenes of Rakesh Tiket. Now I just want to take you to the other side of this protest site. This is where the farmers once again have been congregating. Post Rakesh Tiket in fact cried that day, this Ghazipur movement has taken a new life of sorts, which on that day almost seemed like that it is going to be possibly going to get over. Now, once again, the langars are here. Once again, people have started coming in. Once again, there are more tractors, more farmers, those who have started congregating here. One difference, ladies and gentlemen, that I have been seeing, at least at Ghazipur, now it's largely from Uttar Pradesh, from western Uttar Pradesh. There are a lot of people, those who have come, and the kind of support that Mr. Tiket is getting in all the panchayats, that is going to be possibly the most crucial thing as far as this entire protest is now concerned, and for the future of this elements. In fact, as far as this entire farmer story, developing story is concerned, we are being joined by Vikram Singh, former DGP of Uttar Pradesh. Chaudhry Avidnit Panwar is Rashtriya Adhyaksh Kisan Sena. He's also joining us. Sanju Verma of the BJP also with us right now. I just very quickly want to go across to Mr. Vikram Singh. The Ministry of Home Affairs has applauded the way the Delhi police handled the entire situation, Mr. Singh, on 26 January, while the questions remain that despite having intel that there could be this kind of violence, the police seem to be underprepared. What is your assessment of what they have done now, sir? It just almost seems like warlike fortifications.
I am in total agreement with the observations of the MHA that Delhi police displayed exemplary restraint on the 26th of January, because otherwise they had fallen into a well laid out ambush and a trap by the ISI to open fire, kill 5 Kisans, and then lo and behold, in front of the world, they would say Jallianwala Bagh Part 2 and Police Commissioner is General Dyer incarnation. That has been avoided. But I would have been very happy if proper homework had been done and the likes of Deep Sidhu, and Lakha had been arrested and other preventive arrests made. Action under 116 and 1073 of the Criminal Procedure take security for good behavior, that would have been ensured. And at least another 200 preventive arrests were made on the night of the 25th when they were actionable intelligence to the effect. That did not happen. And I will also say use of rubber bullets was an option.
Right.
Now, an alternative, they should also be exercised.
That's a very important point you're making, sir. Kamaljeet Sandhu, my colleague who covers the Ministry of Home Affairs, also with us. Kamal, Mr. Singh was also making the point that it has been quite a commendable effort by the Delhi police for showing restraint. But the fact is, if they had actionable intelligence, why did the Delhi police not act a night prior to knowing that this kind of violence can take place?
Well, the Ministry of Home Affairs, for one, has justified action and use of force against protesting farmers, saying they used to aggressive tactics, including, forcing their way through tractor rally. Now, they also say there is enough evidence that they could use and resort to tear gassing and water cannons simply because the farmers were not following or adhering to rules. They were not following social distancing norms, and besides that, they were destroying public property. So all these have been named by MHA in its written response to the Parliament today in Lok Sabha. But yes, there was actionable intelligence which suggested that the Prime Minister residence, the Home Minister residence, and even Red Fort. And that is a point in question why force or additional men on the ground were not put, why concertina wires which have now been put around Singhu, Tikri and the Ghazipur borders are the ones which could not have been done then and there. And it's quite unusual, Ankit, that every year on the 26th, where stringent measures are put in place, that Delhi police even allowed the tractor rally to go on. So all these are questions which the Home Ministry will have to answer.
Yes.
And remember, the Parliament session extremely very much on. So they will be questioned about this by the opposition. They are willing to answer all questions. But clearly, Delhi police action itself leaves a lot to answer about.
Thank you, Kamal, for joining us. In fact, the entire farmers issue and what happened on 26 has dominated the Parliament as well. Work not happening in the Parliament as the opposition makes ruckus. But before I get my political guest in, there is a very old gentleman who is just standing here and waiting. I just very quickly want to get in a word from him. Tauji, कहाँ से हैं आप?
बागपत जिला जी।
क्या उम्र है आपकी?
75 साल की जी।
आप 75 साल के हैं। आप यहाँ क्यों आ गए इतनी ठंड में?
ठंड में आ गए जी, मजबूरी में आ गए।
क्यों? आप 26 तारीख, एक मिनट भाई साहब मुझे बात करने देंगे? आप 26 तारीख के बाद आए हो?
नहीं जी, पहले
से ही हो?
पहले से ही हम तो
28 को लग रहा था कि गाजीपुर खाली हो जाएगा, बड़े कम लोग बचे थे, टिकैत साहब उस दिन रो पड़े।
हाँ जी।
तो फिर
चले आए।
आप फिर चले आए?
हाँ जी।
तो कब तक बैठेंगे यहाँ पे?
जब तक भी का मजबूरी है, जब मोदी जी कहेंगे जी भी चले जाएंगे।
मोदी जी जब कहेंगे तब चले जाएंगे?
हाँ जी।
तो मोदी जी से क्या सुनना चाहते हो आप?
हम तो उन्हें तीनों काले कानून वापस दे दो और चले जाएंगे। वापिस दे दो, चले जाएंगे, हाथ जोड़ के जाएंगे, बहुत जोड़ के जाएंगे।
The 75-year-old man who is just in fact speaking about it, his hands folded. ये बताइए, पुलिस कहती है कि किसान फिर से यहाँ पे कुछ कर सकते हैं 6 तारीख को, इस वजह से हमने
ऐसा कोई किसान नहीं, ऐसा कोई किसान नहीं, गलत किसान नहीं कोई भी। मजबूरी है, या झूठ बोल रही पब्लिक, या पुलिस या झूठ बोल रही।
अच्छा,
झूठ बोल रहा है जी, किसान गलत नहीं करे कोई भी, ना किसान गलत है ना कर सकता।
लाल किले पे जो हुआ वो तो ठीक नहीं होना, लेकिन ताऊ जी उसको लेकर तो लोगों में गुस्सा है।
सुनो जी, उन्होंने कराया जो कराया, इन्होंने कुछ नहीं कराया, हम झूठ ही बोल रहे हैं। इन्होंने कुछ नहीं कराया, किसानों ने नहीं कराया। जो वे उग्रवादी अंबानी अडानी और ये जो है, और ये अमित शाह, ये जो है अमित शाह भी,
you can't take everything which is being you can't take everything which is being said here on face value, but the fact is that is representative of the kind of emotions that run very high at a protest site, which is once again it looks like the farmers have decided they're in for a long haul. Today, ladies and gentlemen, there were some politicians who also visited the Singhu border. Shiv Sena MPs today came to meet Rakesh Tikait at the Singhu border, led by Mr. Sanjay Raut. In fact, this after the farmers had already announced that on February 6th they are going to start a chakka jam a complete jam across the country between 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Now, politics over their farmers' protest has also erupted. Remember, before 26 January, the farmers did not allow any political leader to come onto their stage, at least at the Ghazipur border. Now we are seeing a string of politicians coming here and meeting Mr. Rakesh Tikait. Moreover, the Prime Minister's appeal for talks, the farmer have made it clear they won't go to Vigyan Bhavan until peaceful protesters who were arrested after Republic Day violence are released.
सिर्फ मेटल बैरिकेडिंग नहीं, यहाँ पर कंक्रीट
राजनीतिक आंदोलन नहीं है। सबको विरोध किया था कि कोई राजनीतिक पार्टी या दल यहाँ ना आए।
सबका किसी को मंच
पर नहीं आने का
ये भी आए हैं और मंच
और जब 26 तारीख के बाद जिस तरह से यहाँ दहशतवाद हो गया, यहाँ जिस तरह से सबको कुचलने की कोशिश की हमारे किसानों को, टिकैत साहब को, तो हमको लगा कि हमारी ये जिम्मेदारी बनती है, हमारा कर्तव्य बनता है महाराष्ट्र के लोगों का कि उनके साथ खड़े रहे, उनको हमारी संवेदना दे और कहे कि पूरा राज्य, पूरी शिवसेना, उद्धव ठाकरे साहब और हम सब उनके साथ हैं।
Okay, Sanju Verma, if I can get you in right now, Mr. Sanjay Raut was here earlier. We saw Abhay Chautala also coming here. A lot of political leaders now at least coming in at Ghazipur. Does that take away from what the government believes as far as the farmers' protest is concerned? Is the government firm about this being only propagated for political reasons, or is there a change of heart? Because once again, there are a lot of farmers, those who have come here requesting Prime Minister Modi to repeal the laws.
You know, Ankit, a couple of things. Point number one, the Modi government has always assured farmers in no uncertain terms that it is willing for a dialogue, but it is not willing to have a gun put to its head. Point number one. Point number two, we are willing to have a clause-by-clause discussion, which earlier the farmer unions point-blank rejected, but there is no question of going back and repealing the farm laws, because if there are 30 unions which are against the farm laws, there are over 300 unions in this country, and there are many farmer unions that have expressed solidarity and spoken to Narendra Singh Tomar, the Union Agriculture Minister, saying that don't repeal these farm laws as they will eventually benefit us in a big way going forward. Even the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman yesterday, when asked by various channels including yours, categorically assured that dialogue and consensus is the only way out, not confrontation. And I want to ask people like Rakesh Tikait through your channel. He's been making a 180-degree turn every second day. He says, मैं तो बात करना चाहता हूँ पर मुझे phone number नहीं पता. Excuse me, so many affiliates of the Bharatiya Kisan Union have been a part of the talks held at Vigyan Bhavan for Rakesh Tikait to now do this kind of theatrics. I'm sure it doesn't behove him. But don't forget, Ankit, there is a template on the lines of Arab Spring which people want should be executed in India. I have always said Shaheen Bagh was not about the anti-CAA. Similarly, farmer protests in hindsight, it seems, have nothing to do with farm laws. And like the Popular Front of India, the PFI is apparently involved in Shaheen Bagh riots, and that is under investigation by the Delhi police. I will go far as to say that there are many ultra-left elements. Darshan Pal is not the only one, and leftist infiltration into the farmer riots is something that needs to be probed. That is the reason people like Baldev Singh Sirsa, Deep Sidhu have been sent NIA summons. So let's not forget that NIA investigation of some farmer unions and so-called farmer leaders is happening right now as you and me
is
speak.
among the people that the government has also been speaking about. If the government, are you saying that all these thousands and lakhs of farmers at Singhu, Tikri and Ghazipur border, all of these people are part of a conspiracy? There are no genuine concerns here?
No, I think, Ankit, I'm so happy you asked me this question. It gives me a chance to explain, and I will again say on the record what I have been saying umpteen number of times. Farmers are a very, very important stakeholder in terms of contributing to nation building. There can be absolutely no doubts on that. Amongst the many who are sitting at Singhu, Tikri, Ghazipur are innocent farmers. But There are also many who are trying to politicize this. I want to ask one thing. What has Sanjay Raut's government done in the last 1 odd year in Maharashtra for farmers? Nothing. Whereas the Fadnavis government gave more than 35,000 crore by way of farm loan waiver. I want to ask, what is Salman Khurshid? What was the need for him to write a provocative tweet? What was the need for Manish Sisodia to go and say, you know, I am here in Ghazipur to give free water, electricity to our farmer brothers? Excuse me, Delhi Assembly first ratified the farm laws and then rejected it. Can't you see the absolute, politicization that is happening? People are using farmers as cannon fodder.
Let me take this to Chaudhry Avnit Panwar, who is a farmer leader, to try and understand whether farmers once again, despite being on protest for 70 days, are only cannon fodder as far as politics is concerned. चौधरी साहब, शुरुआत में बड़ा क्लियरली किसानों ने ये बात कही थी कि हमारा मंच राजनीतिक नेताओं के लिए नहीं होगा। जो राजनीतिक दल या नेता हमें समर्थन करना चाहते हैं वो बाहर से कर सकते हैं, वो यहां पर नहीं आएंगे। पिछले कुछ असली 3 दिनों में, जैसे कि आज संजय राउत आए और बाकी नेता आए, कम से कम बीजेपी को और बहुत सारे लोगों को ये कहने का मौका मिल गया है कि किसान जो है वो सिर्फ राजनीतिक निशाना उनको इस्तेमाल करा जा रहा है मोदी सरकार को घेरने के लिए, ऑपोजिशन पार्टीज के। क्यों आपने अपना फैसला बदला कि राजनीतिक नेता आप लोगों के आके मंच साझा करेंगे?
देखिए, हमने कोई भी फैसला अपना बदला नहीं है। हम तो चाहते हैं कि बीजेपी के भी विधायक और नेता हमारे पास आए और हमसे बात करें। हमें तो कोई भी परसेंट में किसी भी तरीके से दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन आके किसानों की बात तो रख रहे हैं। देखिए, किसानों से ही सब संबंधित हैं, किसानों के साथ ही जुड़े हुए हैं, किसानों से ही सबका घर चल रहा है।
इनकार कर दिया।
संजू जी, मैं रिक्वेस्ट वन थिंग, संजू जी मैं रिक्वेस्ट वन थिंग,
आप इस चीज, आप मैडम सुनिए,
लेट हिम कंप्लीट।
मैडम ये रोना है, मैडम ये रोना है बीजेपी की तरफ से, ये रोना है कि वे दूसरे की बात सुनना नहीं चाहते हैं।
चौधरी साहब, मैंने उन्हें बता दिया है, वो कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे। आप अपनी बात पूरी कीजिए।
सबके लिए खुला हुआ है। देखिए, ये प्लेटफॉर्म सबके लिए खुला है, ये मंच सबके लिए खुला है। किसानों के लिए आवाज जो उठाना चाहता है, हमारे यहाँ स्वागत है। हम चाहते थे पॉलिटिकल चीजें ना हो, लेकिन वो किसान बन के आए हैं, राजनीति करने नहीं आए, यहाँ वोट मांगने नहीं आए कोई भी पार्टी हमसे। उन्होंने अपना समर्थन दिया है किसान आंदोलन को। पूरे देश खुला हुआ है, किसान मंच पे आ सकते हैं, किसान के तौर पे कोई भी आए। बीजेपी वालों को भी मैं स्वागत कर रहा हूँ कि वे भी मंच पे आ सकते हैं, अपनी बात किसानों के लिए रख सकते हैं।
इस बात को,
अगर ये बात मैडम कह रही है कि
तो आप मानेंगे 2 महीने जब तक किसान यहाँ पर ठंड में बैठा रहा, जब तक 2 महीने किसान ठंड में बैठा रहा, उसकी सबसे बड़ी ताकत यही थी कि ये किसानों का आंदोलन था। अगर राजनीतिक पार्टियां आपके साथ आके खड़ी हो जाएंगी, चाहे आपके खिलाफ चाहे आपके पक्ष में, उनको अपनी पॉलिटिक्स करने का मौका मिलेगा। तो आपको नहीं लगता कि किसानों के मूवमेंट को किसानों का मूवमेंट रहने दिया जाए? वरना जैसे संजू वर्मा ने कहा, वो कहेंगे कि आपके कंधे पर रखकर कांग्रेस और आम आदमी पार्टी गोली चला रही है।
तो ये चलवा क्यों रहे हैं? ये हमसे बात करें, उन चीजों को फाइनल करें और हमें यहाँ से छोड़े। हम भी अपने घर जाना चाहते हैं, हर एक पक्ष से। मैडम मेरी बात सुनिए, आपसे तो मैडम मेरी बात सुनिए, एंकर तो आप है नहीं, आप हमें बोलने नहीं देती। किसानों की बात जब भी आती है, बीजेपी वाले अलग कूद पड़ते हैं। मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ मैडम, मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि आपने आज जो बजट लाया किसानों और मजदूरों के लिए क्या लाया?
राहुल गांधी किसान आंदोलन के बीच में इटली चले गए, अपने नैनीहाल। मनीष सिसोदिया ने आज तक किया क्या किसानों के लिए? आज ये आप लोगों को भ्रमित कर रहे हैं और आप लोगों को बरगला रहे हैं और आप उनकी हाँ में हाँ मिला रहे हैं। सलमान खुर्शीद जो कांग्रेस के नेता हैं,
अगर मैं अच्छा किसान 3 काले कानून के लिए सड़क पे बैठा है तो उसे दूसरी पार्टी भगा रही है।
के लिए तैयार।
अरे गजब बात है मैडम, आपको तो सिर्फ देखिए मैडम सुनिए आपको सिर्फ कुछ नहीं है, आपको सिर्फ अपनी बातें
Let him answer, ma'am. Let him answer. Let him answer, ma'am. Let him answer. चौधरी साहब बोलिए, आपसे सवाल पूछा उन्होंने कि क्या करा है बाकी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज ने जिनके साथ आज आप खड़े हुए हैं?
देखिए, हम किसी के साथ नहीं खड़े। कोई भी आकर हमारे मंच पे अपना समर्थन देना चाहता है तो उसका स्वागत है, हमने कभी मना नहीं किया। मैं आपको पहले भी बोल चुका हूँ, अगर बीजेपी के लोग भी किसान के तौर पे आकर अपनी बात रखना चाहते हैं तो उनका स्वागत है। हम यहाँ कोई कठपुतली बनने नहीं है किसी नेतागिरी की कि वो कुछ कहेगा तो उसके जवाब हम दे, इसका दे। भैया हमारा
संजू वर्मा, मेरा आपसे एक सवाल है,
बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे।
जस्ट फॉर द बेनिफिट ऑफ चौधरी अब्दुल, आई एम जस्ट आस्किंग यू इन हिंदी, मुझे आप एक बात समझाइए, अगर कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टी किसानों के समर्थन में आती है तो उसमें गलत क्या है? क्या देश की ऑपोजिशन की जो पार्टी है वो सिर्फ पार्लियामेंट में चीखने के लिए है? देश के लोगों का मुद्दा उठाना क्या ऑपोजिशन पार्टीज का काम नहीं है? क्यों आसानी से आप ये बात हमेशा कह देती हैं कि आप अगर ऑपोजिशन के लोग इनके साथ खड़े हैं? राजनाथ सिंह के 1000 वीडियो होंगे जो यूपीए के टाइम में किसानों के आंदोलन में राजनाथ सिंह खड़े थे। तो सरकार को इस बात से दिक्कत है कि पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज किसानों का साथ दे रही हैं, या सरकार को किसानों की जो मांगे हैं उससे दिक्कत है?
बहुत सही सवाल।
अंकित, आपने बड़े स्पष्ट तरीके से अपना सवाल पूछा और मैं उतनी ही स्पष्टता से अपना जवाब दूंगी। जो ऑपोजिशन पार्टी विपक्ष है उसका काम है कंस्ट्रक्टिव क्रिटिसिज्म करना, यदि सरकार कहीं गलत जा रही है तो सरकार को सही राह दिखाना। पर मैं ये दावे के साथ कह सकती हूं, डंके की चोट पर कहना चाहूंगी आपके दर्शकों को, जो भारतवर्ष का विपक्ष है वो बार बार चुनावी हार के बाद मोदी सरकार के हाथों पूरी तरह से बौखला गया है। चाहे वो गोवा की जिला परिषद का इलेक्शन हो, चाहे वो कर्नाटका के बाईपोल,
मैडम अब कौन सा चुनाव हो रहा है? मैडम अब कौन सा चुनाव हो रहा है? अब तो किसान आंदोलन
हार चुकी है, इसीलिए
अब कौन सा चुनाव हो रहा है? मुझे नहीं लग रहा कोई चुनाव हो रहा है। आप सुनिए, किसानों का मंच है, किसानों की बात रखी जा रही है, किसानों की बात आप सुन नहीं रहे हो, किसानों की मांग आप मान नहीं रहे हो।
पूरी तरह से खत्म
ये तो सिर्फ पॉलिटिकल बात करके कोई बात नहीं है मैडम। बीजेपी का गाँव किसानों की बात।
संजू वर्मा, Chaudhary Anvit Panwar. Okay, I have to leave it there. I just want to go, ma'am, there. I just want to very quickly get in a word from Mr. Vikram Singh, former DGP of UP. Very quickly, sir, in conclusion, like you were saying initially, if the police had information, do you think for any democracy, for any capital, because now people are reading this, the police against its own people, this kind of fortification that we have seen, it is an unusual fortification. The question is, why are locals also being inconvenienced, because the leading roads to this protest have also been contained? Does the police have any other measure, or do you think that this is justified?
Ankit ji, blockading, all is blockading none. This kind of blockage seems to be without the application of mind. There is technology available, there are best practices available. There is laser-guided dart puncturing devices which would have done the trick in a much more effective and a scientific manner. There is technology available to neutralize tractors who try to move or run. But I would have been very happy if the public had not been had been inconvenienced and the police action was surgical and not applied to all.
All right, thank you, sir, for joining us on the broadcast. Also, thanks to Sanju Verma and Chaudhary Panwar for speaking to us. The question, ladies and gentlemen, as I was asking earlier, the opposition has the right to speak for the farmers. The government has the right, if they feel that there is a law and order situation, to try and contain that. But trying to paint everybody only as an anarchist, but trying to paint everybody only as a conspirator against the government, that, ladies and gentlemen, I think is an overreach. We'll leave it to the government and the people, in fact, because this is between the people, those who are going to vote for this government, those who have elected this government, and the people, those who are sitting in the parliament today. Thank you so much to all my guests for joining me. I very quickly want to slip into a short break at this moment on the broadcast. Much more on the farmers' movement after these short commercial messages.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.